Hi everyone, and welcome back to the 2014 Core 77 Design Awards. I'm Sarah Spear, and I'm the program manager here in New York City. And guess what? This is the last announcement of the 2014 Core 77 Design Awards, so thanks for joining us tonight, or today, depending on where you are. So we're here to see the writing and commentary category, and our jury is live in Los Angeles, California. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to three lovely ladies out there who will tell you who they've selected for this category.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. My name is Alissa Walker. I'm a design writer and the urbanism editor at Gizmodo, and I'm the jury captain of the writing and commentary category for the Core 77 Design Awards. Woo! We are here in Los Angeles, California, right here. It's the sun's going down. We know it's been a long week for you guys, so we'll get this over quickly and excited to announce the winners. Here's my jury team.
Hello, I'm Margaret Wappler, and I'm a writer for the Los Angeles Times, and I'm also based here in Los Angeles.
Hi, I'm Jade Chang, and I'm also based here in LA. I'm a design writer and a contributing editor at Metropolis magazine.
And not joining us today, but with us in spirit, is the lovely Carolina Miranda, art writer and columnist for the Los Angeles Times. So thank you so much for asking us to judge us. We were very excited. We were thrilled with the Writing Awards this year and very happy to see a wide range of pieces. That being said, we wish we would have seen a little bit more contributions from mainstream publications as evidence that design is being discussed and embraced by a wider audience. We know that these pieces are out there, but we didn't see as many of them entered into the competition. Maybe next year. Our favorite piece of the whole thing was actually the student winner. If we could award that one the top prize, we would award it the top prize. That being said, both top entries have a lot in common. Willingness to go deep, a lack of earnestness, and a wide variety of influences ranging from Bart Simpson to Zoolander to Eve Klein to donuts. I guess donuts kind of overlaps with The Simpsons. So without any delay, here are the winners. I'm going to start with the student category. The Student Notable Award goes to Transitional Spaces by Oscar Pipson of Victoria University of Wellington, New Zealand. This was a really nice piece that explored the idea of the in-between, something that's not talked about a lot, I guess, in design criticism. That said, given the short length of the assignment, we would have preferred that the writer devoted the word count to exploring one space in particular, examining its dynamic rather than kind of being all over the place. That would have been more informative and less generic. Margaret?
So the student runner-up is Open Source Communication and Collaboration by Nicola Mitchell of Victoria University of Wellington, New Zealand. And we thought this was a really timely, well-reported, well-sourced, nicely thought-out piece on how parts of a profession, such as design, something so often identified with single individuals, could be crowdsourced, and has been for quite a while. We thought it was a really solid piece. One little piece of feedback is that we thought the writing was a little bit dry in certain parts.
And the student winner is Supermodels, or Some Scale Models I'd Like to Know. It's by Ian Belzer in Media Design Practices at the Art Center College of Design in Pasadena, California, in the United States. We all thought this entry was fantastic. It presented, yeah, fantastic.
This means fantastic.
It presented a whole new way of looking at a really common thing, which is the scale model. And it was smart without using convoluted academic language, so that gets a big hooray from us. Out of all the entries submitted for the Core 77 Writing Awards, both student and professional, this was really the best piece that we read. It combined solid writing with a unique exploration of the practice and cultural purposes that scale models serve. And we also thought the tone was really conversational and the observations were very illuminating. And the best part was a reference to Zoolander, which was pretty irresistible.
Pretty good.
Yes.
We like Blue Steel. Now on to the professional category. The first of our professional notables is You'll Never Guess the Amazing Ways Online Design, Writing, and Criticism Has Changed by Chapel Ellison for Design Observer in New York, USA. We were really excited to see an entry that addressed the issue of criticism, a big thing that we struggle with as design writers, and the ways that it has been flattened by the internet. This was the only entry that took on this issue, which we thought was very important. But we think what kept this from being a winner or runner-up is the fact that the questions it asked didn't go far enough. We think it's been established at this point that criticism of all types is in danger, but what kind of ways does that affect the way people view design?
Okay, so the final professional notable is Tsar E. Sino, reloaded by What the Pack Media Project in Moscow, Russia for Tsar E. Sino LLC. So the subject matter of this case study about the logo design of a longtime Russian sausage company before and after the disintegration of the Soviet Union, it was super fascinating to us. The only feedback for this is that the writing could have provided the reader with more context about the larger forces that helped shape the look and the feel of this iconic brand.
The professional runner-up is Rebrand USA by Eric Hyman of Volume Incorporated in San Francisco, California, in the USA, and it was written for the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. Overall, this was a really strong, well-written piece. We enjoyed the way the personal anecdotes segued into larger examinations of how the U.S. portrays itself in the world. And the conclusion, which was about injecting ambivalence into the way that we view ourselves as a culture, that it was really a solid conclusion. That said, we could have used a little less self-reference and maybe not quite as many clever parentheticals, and a few bigger examples that went beyond the author's experience. For example, he could have looked at how the U.S. brand is portrayed in the wider culture, in books, in movies, in art and design, but otherwise it was very nicely written and definitely a pleasure to read.
And the professional winner, drum roll, well, we'll give you the same trophy, is Arts and Letters by Eileen Kuhn from Brooklyn, New York, USA, for Colophon Foundry. The innovative format of this unusual essay is what made it such a standout for us. It's a piece of design that plays with the actual design of the storytelling, which we really loved. It's a reminder to all writers that the story isn't just about words. It's in how they are presented, sometimes in the most literal ways. Although some of us initially felt skeptical about the format, right around the mention of donuts, we were definitely hooked. This was the line, donuts. This was the line that turned us. Not all donuts are created equally. Some are unholy. And we just fell in love right then. This was another essay that had, this was the only essay that had lines that we actually wanted to remember, and we were kind of quoting to each other. Another great line. Letters are tools for words, and words are tools for meaning. If a house is a machine for living, a book is a machine for thinking, and a typeface is a machine for writing. We are always building. I mean, that just like gives me chills just reading it again. The numbering by letters, the conceit of by numbering it by letters was clever and well utilized. So congratulations to Eileen. You really warmed our hearts and made us excited. And then congratulations to all the other winners as well. Thank you to all who submitted entries in this category, and thanks all of you for tuning in tonight from Los Angeles, California. This is the Writing and Commentary Jury Team signing off. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, ladies. It looks like you had so much fun judging these entries, and I mean, how can you not love something with donuts in it, right? So thank you again for taking the time to get together and pick these awesome writing pieces. And thanks to everyone who entered. You know, we wouldn't have been able to have winners if we didn't have good entries. And one final thank you to our presenting sponsor, Intuit, for helping to make these live announcements possible. So we did it, guys. We did all of the announcements for the 2014 Core 77 Design Awards. Thank you so much for everyone that tuned in to watch, whether it was one or all or even just a few moments of an announcement. We really needed you to help make this possible. So thank you again, and we'll see you next year. And I was going to say, ladies, in honor of you guys being in LA, I was going to put my sunglasses on and say we are out.